Hi everyone, this is Sarah, and I am going to show you how to make a simple hair clip or hair bobby pin with flowers. The fake flowers you can get at like Michael's or another craft store, and it's really simple, really easy, and it can dress up any outfit, and it only takes a few seconds. Alright, so let's get started. Laid out here are the items that you need to make a flower bobby pin. I'm going to start off with one bobby pin. I pulled a flower off of my little flower thing. If you buy these from the store, they're really easy. They just pull right off. You don't have to use any scissors or anything. So this is since the flowers, when you pull them off, they have a little piece right here, and this bobby pin piece fits right inside of there. Now the only thing I would recommend doing is I'm going to put a bit of glue on the end here, and then use my paper to dab off the extra. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put it inside of the hole and push, push, push. Okay, so hopefully that's as far as it goes, and then I'm just going to kind of come back and pull this extra glue off. But the glue inside there is just an extra way to make sure that this flower is going to stay on. I'm going to pull the big flower off from here. I'm going to pull a barrette off of here and make sure it fits inside of there. Okay, looks like it's going to fit. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. Alright, so I'm pushing the bobby pin into the flower with the hot glue at the top of the bobby pin, and you just gotta use a little bit of pressure to push it in and make sure it gets in all the way. And it normally will go past the little bulge of the bobby pin, and then you just kind of pull the extra glue off. Mine was a little bit wet still, but I just kind of smushed it around there and made sure that it was secure, and then just pulled up all the extra. And then I just opened it up a little bit to make sure there was no glue impairing the way it opens. Alright, so while my hot glue gun is heating up, I wanted to show a second way to make the hair clips. This time, instead of using bobby pins, you use the hair clips, the ones that you snap open. And I love these. I find them a little easier to use than bobby pins, and I feel like they work in a few more places, but that's just personal preference. And I bought these from, I believe, Michael's, but you can get them pretty much at any craft store. They are getting harder to find at craft stores, but they normally have at least one pack, and normally it's a ginormous pack. So basically, you're going to take a hair clip, and then you're going to take a flower. I'm going to do one of each. I'm going to pull off this flower, and then I'm going to pull off a pink flower as well. So I'm going to do one of each. Actually, I'm going to do a smaller one this time. So I'm going to do this one. Okay, so I have one of each now, and I have two hair clips. First, this one's a little different because before we were pressing the bobby pin into the bulge of this flower, this time we're going to be really careful and we're going to cut it off to make it flat. So, alright, so you can see now it's flat, so when you press it onto the thing, you're going to press it down and it's going to be flat. So now I'm going to put a dab of glue in here, and I'm going to go a little bit wider with the glue. I'm just going to pour it all over, and instead of just trying to do a tiny little bit. And then I'm going to press the flower into there, and then I'm just going to hold it still for a little bit while it dries to make sure it's secure before I pull my hand away. And then when it's dry, I'll go back and I'll clean it up. So then I'm going to do the yellow flower. So then I'm going to do the same thing as the pink one. I'm going to cut off the extra, holding back make sure to hold out the flowers so you don't cut the petals. And then I'm going to trim off the green extra piece. And I'm going to Dab on the glue. Like I said, kind of heavy, so there's extra. And then I'm going to press the flower in the middle there. And if you have like a few little flowers, I'm sure you could add more than one. These are just kind of a little bit larger. And I just wanted one. And then one thing about these that I kind of like, this specific, well, I'm waiting for it to dry, this specific clip, it's got the 3 holes in the back. And some people don't like them, but I really like them because if you have glue, it's going to bulge out of the other side of these holes, and then it's going to be a little bit more secure. So instead of just being something that can fall off, you know, the flat surface, it's got to pull this part off as well. So you've got a little extra security. Not all of them come that way, but I think a lot of them do now. And so it looks like it's dry. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pull the extra glue off, and that one is pretty clean. And then I'm also going to pull the glue off of this one. There's a little extra hanging around. Alright, so those are both my flowers, and like I said, they're on a snap one, so you can snap them open and then close it back up. So I love the style, but either way works great, and they're both fun, easy ways to make hair clips.